question.
Pampanga, Bohol.
And you have 30 seconds to answer.
Zambales
And after
and
30
Makati.
seconds, you will hear this sound. All right, let's start with you, Miss Baguio.
Go Baguio, galingan mo. Prove your detractors wrong.
Thank you. The judge who will be asking your question is Miss Diane Castillo.
Good evening, Ms. Baguio.
Good evening, Miss Diane. You're gorgeous.
Thank you. You are super gorgeous. So my question is, trans women athletes are now being allowed to compete in women's sports events in many international competitions. Do you think that this is a step in the right
Yung trans
direction?
women athletes,
Why
they are
or
now,
why not?
they're not allowed anymore.
I am all for equality with all genders, and I believe that we have the right to participate in any sports. However, I believe that there's a biological reason that we should not allow trans women in the women category, because I believe that there's a right time for that and there's right measurements to be done. Thank you.
Okay, pwede. Actually, the international sports
Thank you so much, Miss
have
Baguio.
already banned trans women in joining
Next, we have
sports
Miss
competition for
Pampanga.
women because of their unfair advantage. Go, Miss Pampanga, from exclusion from the top 10 to now to top 5.
Your judge, Miss Pampanga, is Attorney Annette Gozon Valdez.
Wow.
Hello, this is my question. There were calls by some sectors to ban movies and TV shows that portray the Philippines in a bad light. Should we? Why or why not?
I believe that in every aspect, there are two things. There are the good and the bad. But it's in the matter of how we receive the images that we are sharing about the Philippines. We always share the good, the beauty there is in the Philippines, but we must also accept that in every aspect there is the bad. And we must learn and grow from that and improve the country that we are in. And hopefully we see Philippines for the good and the bad and celebrate it. And allow us to appreciate the country we're in.
Diba? Diba? Pwede. Filipino
Thank you,
Filipino.
Miss Pampanga.
Diba? Hindi siya pasok sa top 10, tapos ngayon, top 5
Next, we
and
have
possibly
Miss
a
Bohol.
winner. Pauline, don't be overconfident. Relax lang, kaya mo yan.
Your question, Miss Bohol, will be coming from our representative, Yeda Marie Romualdez.
Maayong gabi. There are reports of online sexual exploitation of women and children. As a woman, how do you make the digital space safe for you and other women and children?
And make the digital space safe by taking the lead in that action, by making sure that what I put out there is the truth and is also a message of hope for everyone else. And for anyone that finds himself or herself in such a situation, know that there are people out there who will be able to help you, reach out to you, and make sure that you will be able to get through this, and we can make a difference together.
Thank you, Miss Bohol. Next, we have Miss Zambales. Your question, Miss Zambales, will be coming from Mr. Lloyd Lee.
Hi, good evening.
Good evening, Ms. Zambales. Here's my question. A recent Goldman Sachs study found that artificial intelligence tools, or AI, could impact 300 million full-time jobs worldwide, which could lead to a significant disruption in the job market. What do you think of this?
We are moving forward progress and growth, but change is not always about progress. We have to consider that manpower really pulls up the economic development of each and every country. We have to put importance in each and every person, making their crops be seen in each and every aspect in the country. So we have to balance the AI and also the importance of having manpower in the country.
Thank you, Ms. Zambales.
So far,
And now, Miss Makati. Your question will be coming from Congressman Sam S.B. Versosa.
nako, magkaibigan yung dalawang yan.
Good evening.
Here's your question. Income inequality is still high in the Philippines. The gap between the rich and the poor remains. How do we close that gap?
I think first we have to recognize what we have and the privileges that we have, such as food, education, and homes. I think the best way to address this is really through education, because education holds no status quo. And every Filipino child has the right to an education, but not just any education, but quality education. Because I believe if the government can provide this to every Filipino child, then we can not only elevate their quality of life, but we can empower them as well.
Thank you, Ms. Makati. Great job, ladies.
Based on the Q&A, the one who did best was Pampanga, followed equally by Zambales and Baguio. Then fourth is Makati. Bohol has one of the good answers, but among these five, she's the last. But then again, it's not just about that. There will be another plot twist, another question.
And just when you thought the
And sabi ko sa inyo,
competition
based on
is
that, yun ang
over,
positioning, pero meron pa.
we are not done yet,
Sabi ko sa inyo,
because we will
classes
have
are
the
happening
final
this
question and
evening,
answer
pero
for our
meron pa.
final five. For this round, they will answer only one question. The other four delegates will wear noise-canceling headphones. Again, you have 30 seconds to answer. After 30 seconds, you will hear this sound. Here we go. Gentlemen, headphones on. We start off with Baguio. How are you feeling, Baguio?
I'm feeling grateful right now to be in line with the top 5. Thank you so much for your support.
Your question is, recently, the Department of Tourism has adopted a new branding campaign. We give the world our best. For you, what is the best that we could offer to the rest of the world? Why do you consider it so?
Having to struggle at a very early age, I had uncertainties, but I received kindness a lot of times. So now, aside from it's free, I give kindness to everyone. Because this kindness can go a long way, can motivate someone, or can give radiance to their days. Because this kindness also made me transform myself from a woman who had nothing to a lady that has the universe in her doorstep.
Wow! What is the best that you can offer is kindness. That is Baguio's answer.
Please step forward. Come on.
Very chancy sup-sup ang walk, ha?
Are you ready?
Yes, I am.
Recently, the Department of Tourism has adopted a new branding campaign. We give the world our best. For you, what is the best that we could offer to the rest of the world? Why do you consider it so?
I come here not just sharing my story, but the multitude of stories that we have yet to hear, especially for those who are struggling in mental health. I believe the best that we could do and we could share is to remember and to remind everyone of the humanity in us, the empathy that have been inside of us all along, and to unlock it so that we could provide more humanity in humanity. The best way to share that is to allow people safe spaces for mental health so we could further this advocacy and more. Thank you.
Okay, but she has better answer during the earlier question and answer.
Of course we have Ms. Bohol. Ms. Bohol, you have plenty of fans. Do you want to greet them?
Maayong gabi!
Your question is, recently the Department of Tourism has adopted a new branding campaign. We give the world our best. For you, what is the best that we could offer to the rest of the world? Why do you consider it so?
The best that we offer to the world is the Filipino warmth. It is something that we feel in other countries when we see other Filipino communities, but it's something we feel even more evidently here in the Philippines. And with this slogan at heart, with this value within us, we'll be able to bring so many people together to make a meaningful change out there and show them the best the Philippines has to offer.
Please step forward. Ms. Zambales. Are you ready, Ms. Zambales? Your question is, recently, the Department of Tourism has adopted a new branding campaign. We give the world our best. For you, what is the best that we could offer to the rest of the world? Why do you consider it so?
The best that we can give to this world is to be of good cause, to find our purpose, to wake up every single day, be grateful that you still have the chance to live and to see the beauty of life, to find your purpose and make something out of it, to create a great change for the people around you, yourself, your family, and your community. And I hope we strive for betterment and development of each and every individual.
Thank you, Ms. Zambales. And last but not the least, please step forward, Ms. Makati. How are you feeling?
Feeling grateful to be standing here in front of all of you once again. Thank you so much.
Your question is, recently the Department of Tourism has adopted a new branding campaign. We give the world our best. For you, what is the best that we could offer to the rest of the world? Why do you consider it so?
The Philippines is home to very beautiful natural resources. From the beaches, the mountains, but I firmly believe that the best natural resource that the Philippines has is us Filipinos. We are the true heart and soul of the Philippines. With the way we are hospitable, with the warm smiles, and we are the reason why the world keeps coming back for more.